Today we're making crostini alla napoletana.
This is a very delicious recipe. It's sliced bread where on top you place mozzarella, anchovies, oregano, a whole bunch of delicious ingredients, and then you put it in the oven. This used to be a recipe that our grandfather always used to order when we went to a pizzeria.
Yeah.
That was run by people from Naples here in Rome.
I know, remember?
Cute.
Yeah, it was so cute. And the fun thing is that we have never made it.
Never. This is the first time,
This
so
is the first
bear
time
with
we
us.
prepared, but we wanted to do something, that tied us to the family, and we will be using the exact recipe from our favorite cookbook from Italy, Talismano della Felicità. Are you ready, Benny?
Let's go for it.
Okay.
So,
The ingredients are bread, tomatoes, extra virgin olive oil, salt, anchovy fillets, anchovies, pepper, and mozzarella.
and oregano.
I said that, I
Oh, you
think.
think.
I don't remember.
Well, anyways.
Anyway.
If you're wondering what this thing
The bread. We have to cut the bread. You cut the slices. It says to cut. This is for 6 people. And we're considering 2 slices of
so
bread each.
12 slices of bread.
And it has to be thick, about a centimeter, about a finger thick. And the size, it says like sort of the size of game cards. That's what the book actually says. The size of the game cards. Don't cut yourself. In the meantime, it says we have to put a little bit of olive oil. Wait.
She doesn't know how to use it.
I always fight with this because it's locked. Okay, you see?
So just 6 slices of bread.
Right. You put some olive oil, and when it's hot, it says to cook just one side of the bread. Sort of it has to fry a little bit, so it gets crunchy just on one side.
Okay, so the bread is done.
Cut it
1,
in
2,
half.
3, 4, 5. Wait, I did the math wrong.
Do
In half.
Okay. Wow. The smell. And just one side is facing downwards.
So tell me what other manual things I have to do.
Once you're done with this, you've got to slice, not dice, but slice the mozzarella, and the tomatoes must be washed.
You didn't wash them?
No, I didn't wash them. Washed, peeled,
Anything else?
and without seeds. Just the skin. The pulp, or whatever you call it.
Okay, so I'm slicing the mozzarella.
Yeah, consider you need 12 slices because it's going to be 1 on each. As you're doing that, I already turned on the oven because once it's ready, it's going to go straight into the oven.
There's no way I'm going to peel the tomato.
Let me try. And as you're doing this, you need a tray that you will be putting in the oven. And it says, you put oil on the tray, and let me see how these look. Great. You start taking them out, and you put the uncooked side facing downwards, and the crunchy side facing upwards. Whoops. There.
Looks delicious.
The concept behind it is sort of like having a bruschetta. Just the difference, you don't agree?
No, it is. Yeah.
Just the difference is the procedure, because you're putting this in the oven, you're putting mozzarella, which will get melted on it. You see, look how beautiful.
Wow. I would have this just like that. Delicious.
And it's actually quite, because then you have to put it in the oven for 10 minutes, when I think it's too high.
And I'm here chopping up tomatoes.
Oh, Benny, I didn't notice. You're doing the tomatoes.
Yes. Just a little bit of tomatoes, right? This is just like to
Yeah.
dress.
Let me
Okay,
put
so
some
2
oil.
tomatoes is going to be fine. Depitted. This is gone. Peeling tomatoes is not.
Then, as you do that, I'm going to place 1 slice of mozzarella on each crostino, because they're going to be individual. You're not going to stack them, you're not going to layer them. They're all individual ones.
It's super easy.
It's so easy. Imagine like a quick meal in the evening when you have no clue what you're going to do for dinner. Bread and mozzarella.
The beauty of Italian cuisine is that it's so simple.
I
Literally
know.
with just a couple of ingredients. And let's say that this is done. How many more pieces?
But it was 12. We did 12.
Then I think
Look.
we need a little bit more mozzarella. Okay, that's enough.
That's enough?
Yeah.
Okay. She didn't calculate right.
No, it's that you get smaller pieces and that's... Okay,
And then an anchovy on top of each and tomato. Look how beautiful.
It says a piece of tomato, right?
It's a little, yeah, just a little bit of tomato on it.
Like this.
Yeah. It's not like a bruschetta with, like, you have to fill it up with tomato.
Oh, this is going to be so good.
Yeah, I'm going to be making this at home. Because when you read a recipe, sometimes it just looks complicated. Doesn't it? You're like,
wondering, what should we make? What should we make? And then we just remembered grandfather loving this.
And of course, there are different kinds of crostini, because one that he would always eat, he would often eat, was the crostino with, remember with the mushrooms? Mozzarella is always part of the crostino. And with mushrooms, you're missing a tomato, you're missing a tomato, you're missing a tomato.
The joy of cooking with your sister. She's like that all the time, not just when she cooks.
I know.
Okay. Oh wait, here I'm missing a tomato. And then it says to season with pepper and oregano.
Right. Did you notice that there is no salt in the recipe?
Yeah, there is no salt in the recipes because we have anchovies that are very salty.
That are very salty. How would you do this? Like that?
Yes.
You sprinkle. This is... Wow.
If you have truffle, shaved truffle on top, obviously without the anchovy, black olives,
Well,
black
I mean,
olive
the book
paste.
has different. This we got one of the recipes of crostino.
Just my imagination is just running wild.
There.
I think this is perfect. Look how
This is
beautiful it is.
perfect. I love it.
I was thinking that, okay, this is more like a lunch or dinner thing, but even if you make the bread smaller, it could be a wonderful appetizer.
That's right. Can I put it in the oven? Are you ready?
Wait, this one has a little bit of less.
Oh, that's a smart way.
Just have to teach her everything.
Benny, that's it. It's too much. That's
Okay.
it. Too much. Okay, and look how beautiful. It's the first time. Okay,
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay, Google. Set timer to 10 minutes. I think it's ready.
Benny. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Look.
We did a really good job.
This is so cool.
No,
I know what I'm going to make my kids.
This is a life.
This is a life-changing thing because it's actually a quick dinner.
This is going to be very hot.
Why don't you get a plate?
I think that we should celebrate.
Of course, well, we have to try it first of all. And the important thing on the recipe, because at first we thought we had to put parchment paper at the bottom, but since the bottom part of the bread was not crunchy, you need to put oil so that in the oven it gets crunchy as the mozzarella melts. As the mozzarella melts in the top side that got crunchy. It's just like so easy.
No, this is.
And
I'm already
genius.
picturing it with like prosciutto on top. It's like
Oh yes.
so.
Grazie. Let me see the bottom.
No, it's too hot.
With your hands?
Yeah, you know me.
No, you have to eat this with your hands. Well, grandfather used to eat it with his knife and fork.
Grandfather would always eat with his knife and fork.
Oh. Guess what? Oh, of course. This is delicious. I'm
It
really
is.
surprised. I'm really excited. And cheers
Cheers
to nonno.
to nonno, to simplicity, to genuine ingredients that really make a difference. I mean, bread, mozzarella, tomato, anchovies.
It's such a wonderful dish.
So remember to subscribe to the Local Aromas channel and to click on the little bell because we're going to be, since this first time was pretty much a success, we're going to go out of our comfort zone and we're going to make a whole bunch of recipes.
And the recipe, this recipe here, we're gonna put the link in the description below. If you have questions or comments, we personally answer all of the comments on our YouTube channel. So just write and
We look forward to hearing from you. It's proprio buono però, eh? È veramente buono.